Chapter 22. Education. Chapter 22. Education. After the Supreme Council began operations, a quiet yet monumental initiative was launched, a global comprehensive assessment of human potential and character development for every child who had turned 9 years old. This wasn't your ordinary exam. It wasn't about who could memorize the fastest, calculate the sharpest, or who'd attended the most tutoring classes. The real focus? Identifying children with a level of meta-self-awareness. That is, kids who could rise above instinct, understand collective responsibility, recognize moral principles, and show the early signs of self-awareness and altruistic potential. Children who passed this assessment would receive a special invitation to join the Supreme Council's Global Elite Training Program and travel to one of the 5 headquarters cities for years of learning and real-world practice. It was a path of both challenge and honor. After completing rigorous evaluations, they could choose to stay on as part of the global governance and civilization development effort, or return home, equipped with world-class insight and experience, to become seeds of change in their own communities. Of course, not every child would, or even wanted to take that path, and that was the most beautiful part of the new education system. It respected the uniqueness of every life. The 4th principle explicitly protected the continued existence of traditional higher education institutions, universities, technical colleges, and academies. But they were no longer closed off, no longer untouchable, because in the new world, knowledge had no walls. The global learning system, established by the Department of Human Education and Technological Development, recorded and shared every course in real time, powered by free, globally accessible electricity and communication networks, universally available AI, assisted teaching resources, and the standard personal computing kit issued to every child from age 3, complete with instant translation tools and lifelong cloud storage. Learning had finally broken free from geographic limits, age restrictions, and the gatekeeping of academic credentials. The glow of elite school brands, the discrimination of diplomas, all turned to dust. In their place, a unified global professional rating system where real ability and contribution earned real recognition. And the starting point of education? It began earlier and warmer than you might think. From kindergarten, the focus wasn't on exams. It was about learning to take care of oneself in a group, shaping a positive character, developing observation, curiosity, and responsibility, and building basic communication skills in one's mother tongue. By elementary school, children deepened their native language studies while exploring a rich and diverse curriculum, the shared history and culture of their nation and of humanity. Foundational math and science, introductory AI applications, physical education and the arts, agriculture and cooking, basic traditional Chinese medicine knowledge, hands-on technical skills, and crucially training in meta, self-thinking, collaborative leadership, empathy, and self-management. These were the core life skills that would stay with them forever. Then came the assessment at age 9, a true turning point. Those who didn't qualify for the Supreme Council training program or chose not to join were not labeled or cast aside. Based on their evaluation results and personal interests, they entered tailored talent cultivation plans. By middle school, students would branch into specialized schools based on their aptitudes and passions. Beyond continuing their studies in mother tongue, history, AI, traditional medicine, meta self-thinking, and life skills, the focus shifted to deep specialization in the fields of their choosing. And the most unique part? These schools were no longer isolated ivory towers. From day one, every student was connected to a global, dynamic learning network for their specific discipline linking. Other specialized middle schools, university research teams, corporate R&D departments, even cross-national project groups. Students didn't just learn cutting-edge knowledge. They engaged directly in discussions, shared perspectives, and proposed their own ideas. Ideas sparked. Innovation flourished. Collaboration across borders, ages, and backgrounds led to breakthroughs at a pace the old world could never have matched. As for the value of old world degrees, the title remained, but its weight had shifted. Now, the true badge of honor? A simple, yet brilliant term. Contributor. Anyone, whether an independent researcher or part of a team, could earn this title by proposing innovative solutions to humanity's shared challenges and having them validated through the rigorous processes of the Department of Human Education and Technological Development. And what did you get? A substantial one-time bonus and a lifelong title, Contributor, a title that symbolized real, measurable progress for civilization, a status far beyond any elite diploma. On public platforms, the Supreme Council ran an ongoing global challenge system, inviting solutions for humanity's toughest problems. Any spark of an idea could become a catalyst for change. And right now, at the top of the system announcement board, a bold red challenge: how to effectively recover near-Earth orbital space debris, followed by a rapidly growing list of anonymous submissions. In a classroom, a boy who had just submitted a fluid dynamics model optimization proposal to the North American group closed the shared interface. His eyes drifted to the challenge post. His fingers tapped lightly on the desk. "Space junk," he murmured. His mind flickered with a vague, thrilling thought. Magnetic field control? Controlled deflection? Maybe, after class, he should swing by the materials lab and borrow a sample of that new superconducting material, just to see what happens.